giant orange records. Hey everyone, welcome back to Guilt-Free Vinyl. This is episode 4, and today I'm covering my August in-store purchases. Actually, before we even get to the vinyl, I want to start with a cassette. So my local record store gave me this cassette, Monster Rally Mystery Cove. Totally outside my usual wheelhouse, but I really enjoyed it. Funny enough, during August my car was out of commission and I had to borrow a family member's vehicle, which only had a cassette player. So this tape ended up being my soundtrack for a little while, and it really hit the spot. Now on to vinyl. First up, I grabbed Powell's new album, Making Room for the Light. I already talked about this in a short video, but it's worth mentioning here because I picked it up in the store this month. It has a warm indie folk sound, and it actually seems a bit more sparse than her first album, and definitely sounds like it was played by a different set of musicians. It really sounded great on headphones as I was winding down on a weeknight. The Kinks segment. The big Kinks pickup was a sealed copy of Arthur, or the Decline and Fall of the British Empire, a U.S. stereo first press on reprise, Pittman Pressing, 1969. There's even a sticker on it from the record store that saying it was sealed. Oddly, even though it was sealed, this one doesn't have the lyric sheet. My older, rougher copy, also in 1969 Pittman Press, has the lyric sheet, so I don't know, did someone in the store keep it, or is it just an anomaly? And let me take that out and show it to you. Oh yeah, here's the lyric sheet, which has the Queen on it, and the lyrics are pretty small but pretty awesome. And we get the little kangaroo thingy. What's up, everybody? It's the KrytiK, man. Like, you think this show's about you, man? It's about the KrytiK, man. Those waterfalls are tripping me out, man. Are those things real, man? I don't even know. What is real, man? Is anything even real? Like, music is real, and that's cool, man. Anyway, I just thought it was funny that my sealed copy didn't have the lyric sheet. When I first read that lyric sheet years ago, I was blown away by how strong the lyrics were. Like, the lyric sheet is worth more than gold if you care about the words, man. Honestly, Ray Davies is a brilliant songwriter, but as a producer, not so much. And I can't be critical of Ray Davies, mind you. But he mixed Arthur himself, and the vocals are kind of buried under the music. Whether it's my old US copy, the sealed one, or even my 1983 Spanish import on PRT, all the mixes basically sound the same. The vocals just aren't up front. So no two copies of Arthur are alike, man. And the Spanish import has this like Iberian energy. You can taste it in the grooves, man. Yeah, or maybe Ray Davies just didn't know how to mix vocals in 1969. Either way, they're great songs, but you really need that lyric sheet. Yeah, you see, man, the vocals are buried because the truth is too powerful for the surface world, man. You're not supposed to hear Arthur. You're supposed to excavate Arthur, man, like an archaeologist with headphones. You gotta dig through the rubble, through the mud, through the centuries of British dust until, like, you find the truth, man. And speaking of the Kinks, the shop also gave me a copy of Kinkdom on reprise mono. This edition with this cover was a US only. There's a different cover on the Canadian version. The kind folks at Sounds Good Music also gave me a copy of Electronic Latin Love Machine. Super cool cover art, and the record itself is pretty interesting. Love that the robot is here, like, having a good time on the front. He's dancing, he's got his maracas, but you open the gatefold, and on the back, somebody unplugged the poor guy, and yeah. And I upgraded my copy of Nilsson Sings Newman to a cleaner one. That album is such a gem. Harry Nilsson doing Randy Newman songs is always going to have a home in my collection. I was happy to finally find a Record Store Day 2024 release that I missed last year. Prince Buster, Back to Where It All Began, the Blue Beat years. That one definitely scratched the itch. I love that early 60s reggae and rocksteady sound. This would be an expensive bunch of original singles that are collected on 2 LPs here. But it's still missing my favorite song of his, Freezing Up Orange Street. I guess I'll have to keep searching for that one. I also picked up Love's album, For Sale. Honestly, I'm really only a fan of the first 3 Love albums, but this one has a track called August, which felt appropriate. I haven't spun this one yet, but I did stream it, so we'll see if this one is just a shelf trophy or something that grows on me.
Yeah, well, Indie Rock Guy says, first 3 albums are the only ones that really matter, and the rest, they're just shelf fillers, man, but you do you.
Exactly, that's why it's called a shelf trophy. And here's the big score, one of my favorite moments this month. A UK copy of Lou Reed's Transformer walked into the store while I was there. The clerk knew I'd been looking for this one and sold it to me for $40, which, considering the condition, very minty, and the pressing, felt like a steal. What a great album. Probably Lou Reed's best album. I also grabbed a copy of the Boston Tea Party's self-titled album. This is a psychedelic garage number on flick disc. It's still unopened, and this one's just waiting for the right moment. The same goes for my reissue of the Stone Circus on Mainstream Records. I streamed it a couple times. It's a really interesting psych record. I don't know exactly when this reissue was pressed, but I was glad to find it. Haven't cracked it open yet, but hey. The store also gave me a copy of Spirit's self-titled album, the one with all the 5 guys' faces on the cover. It starts with the song Fresh Garbage, and I'd bought a copy and returned it earlier on a trade for something else, I guess, and I was looking for it again because I heard a couple tracks. I'm like, this is cool, I'm going to get it. And then the clerk just gave me this copy and said, if I really like it, I can come back and get a better copy that they have. And I still haven't sat down with this one.
Man, Spirit, man, my psychedelic brethren, man. Fresh Garbage, it's not just a song, man. It's a state of mind. Randy California invented an entire universe with that guitar tone, man. If you listen with both ears, you'll never need another meal again.
This also has a song on it called Taurus, which Led Zeppelin might have heard once or twice. So yeah, I still needed to give that one a listen. So I have 2 Ryan Adams pickups. Gold, which is one of my favorite Ryan Adams albums, and I have the CD. I had it for a long time, probably since it came out. And I've been hunting for a vinyl copy ever since. And yeah, finally found it. It's a big win. Still haven't spun it yet, but I'll get to it. I know this album pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, Gold's fine. It's a little bit on the corporate side, and everyone's first favorite Ryan Adams album, well, it's Gold, of course. The real heads go for, like, the unreleased demos, man. But hey, you can enjoy your, like, super mainstream pick.
Anyway, I also found another copy of Heartbreaker. This is different than the German pressing that I found in Athens last fall, and this one includes the lyrics. There's a different back cover, but mostly, if I can get it to open, this one has the lyrics inside of it, and I really love Ryan Adams' lyrics. But honestly, I think the German pressing sounds better, so there's always trade-offs, right? But at this point, I'll probably keep both because, man, it took me so long to find this one. And then within a year, I find 2 copies. How is that for record collector luck? So those are my August in-store hauls. It's a mix of upgrades, surprises, and a couple still waiting for the first spin. Surprise, surprise, right? And of course, the KrytiK and Indie Rock Guy had their opinions too. Thanks for that. And thank you for hanging out for Guilt Free Vinyl episode 4. We'll see you next time.
But hey, like, you know, I'm like 45, man, but like my band, we're gonna make it, man. We're gonna make it big just like Ryan Adams did, man. Next break's just around the corner, man. I swear, like, we're gonna make it pretty soon, man. We're gonna make it big, like Ryan Adams big.
Giant, orange, giant, orange, giant, orange, giant, orange, giant, orange.